Beef Kabuli Pulao, a dish that promises tender, succulent spiced beef, wonderfully fluffy rice with a classic Afghan green sauce. This exquisite rice and meat dish is a must-try at home and will make a magnificent centerpiece for any party. Welcome back to Burmawala Kitchen. I hope you're relishing our culinary adventures. Please leave a comment about your favorite recipe so far. Now let's dive into this delectable journey. We have 2 kilograms of beef with a good amount of natural fat, cut into large chunks. Let's add to it 2 teaspoons of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper powder, 2 tablespoons of garam masala, and 2 tablespoons each of garlic and ginger paste. Give it a quick mix. No need to marinate this for long. In a large medium-heated pan, add 4 tablespoons of ghee. We'll be using only ghee for our cooking oil today. In go 2 large sliced onions. We're going to fry these for 5 minutes until they are nearly translucent and have taken on a gorgeous golden hue. When we're 80% there, let's add our dry aromatics. 1 tablespoon of whole cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon each of black peppercorns, cloves and green cardamom, 1 small cinnamon stick, and 1 black cardamom. Fry these until the aromas start wafting and filling your kitchen. This should take about 2 minutes. A minute in, add 4 green chilies. We don't want to burn these and end up with bitter onions. That would be a right kerfuffle. Once we're happy with our onions and aromatics, it's time to add our spiced beef. Fry these beef chunks for 10 minutes until they are nicely seared on all sides and the spices are melded together. This is a very important step to ensure the meat develops a divine taste. Look at how we're developing a rich color. Don't skimp on the searing as it will show in the end result. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Once the meat has seared well, pour in 4 cups of water. We're going to use this broth to cook our rice later, and it will contain all our magnificent flavors. Bring the dish to a gentle boil, add the lid, and let it cook on low for 60 minutes, or until your meat is cooked through and nearly falling apart. While the meat cooks, let's prepare the carrots and raisins. In a small pan, heat up 2 tablespoons of ghee to medium. Add 2 carrots which have been cut into thin batons. Fry these for 5 minutes. Then add 1 tablespoon of sugar to help with caramelizing and to add some sweetness. In goes 1 cup of raisins. Fry for 2 more minutes. Add the lid and let it cool down. This little addition is like the cherry on top, adding a lovely hint of sweetness. Time to make the Afghan green sauce. In a food blender, add 250 grams of coriander, half a cup of white vinegar, 6 garlic cloves, a quarter cup of walnuts, 2 green chilies, and 1 teaspoon each of salt and pepper. Give it a thorough blend. This is how it should look, all green and well pulverized. This will give the dish a good kick and is essential to the meal. Look at that consistency. Back to our meat. It has cooked to perfection. Look how tender it is. We're going to transfer it to a larger cooking pot as we're going to cook the rice with it. We could have made this all in one pot, but I underestimated the size of the original pot. Happens to the best of us, right? As we are cooking 3 cups of rice with it, my rice requires 7 cups of water. We already have 4 cups of broth, so I'll add an additional 3 cups of water to the meat broth. Bring the broth to a high boil. In goes our pre-washed and soaked for 30 minutes long grain rice. Give it a good mix so it's incorporated well. Now also add 1 tin of white chickpeas. We wait until our rice has risen to the top of the broth and has started to enlarge. Time to add in our caramelized carrots and raisins, leaving some to garnish the dish at the end. I had some fresh rose petals from the garden. They will give it some extra fragrance and bright color. On goes our foil and lid. Bring the heat down to completely low and cook for 30 minutes. Time for the grand reveal. Drum roll, please. Our beef Kabuli Pulao is ready and looks absolutely majestic. Just look at the colors. You need smell-o-vision here. It's out of this world. The rice is fluffy and the meat is tender to perfection. Time to serve this up. It's best to use a large, round serving dish. Pile it up high and make it the centerpiece of the dining table. Look at those large beef chunks. Mesmerizing. The sweetness from the carrots and raisins makes a very nice addition. Time for those beauty shots. It really is a beautiful dish. Let's get all the angles. Thank you for joining me once more. Our subscribers have really enjoyed our previous Burmese beef dish. Let me know if you've also tried it. Happy cooking!